Again. Shut up. It's literally a single save. Ugh. Why did I even stop the stream? I just thought about that. I thought I was going to turn the game off, but all I did was go to the main menu. I actually don't know why I restarted the stream. I'm a dumbass. Well, I'm fucking stupid. Well, I'm fucking stupid. Alright.
Go ahead.
No.
I'm listening.
Alright. Great. It works with you, Karlak.
Can you believe this is my first time in the Underdark? The world is so big.
The infamous Underdark. Don't worry of the dangers you can see. Worry of the dangers you can't.
Alright, hopefully this bullshit fucking stops at some point.
Let's see what you're hiding.
You mean him? I bet a staring can do it. Oh my god, why is karma so instant?
Alright, what now?
Back up, you dumbass! Oh my god.
Careful, Lae'zel. It's dark around here.
Careful, Shadowheart, you have a negative IQ. Fuck it. Wasting another short rest because you're a fucking imbecile.
We may never know who's to blame.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
What's that?
Back up! God. Okay.
Underestimated this Faerun.
You don't know the half of it. With a bit of luck, we'll meet a beholder. What's everyone else doing? My God, get down.
My god, this game's pissing me off.
One can't always be a gentleman. What now?
Need to act fast. Got to move.
The dance macabre. Let's go.
Okay.
My path be true.
No holding back. Forever dauntless. 2 steps at a time.
Blood comes easy these days.
Torment!
Let me recite their demise.
Torment!
Attention!
Oh my god. It's magical. It's almost like you could have done that without me doing it for you, you fucking special case.
Looking ahead.
Wanna dance?
At least things have stayed interesting. Come on, open up.
Loth-sworn drow passed by here, but it seems they never returned. Finders keepers, I say.
So much depth to the shadows. I don't care what others say about the Underdark. It's beautiful down here.
I'm used to a crypt's gloom. This is something else.
Keep the weight off of me, please.
Friend.
Why am I going down for this? I could have just done it from up there. What am I doing? Get... Oh my god. Everybody ready to play fucking Simon Says? Simon Says, get your ass fucking back up here, you piece of shit.
Must be one hell of a mole.
Half this drow's body is crushed. Must have fallen from pretty high up.
What's that I spy?
Perfect ring of mushrooms. Nature or magic? Pretty, but it doesn't do much. The camp looks abandoned.
Huh, who's over here?
Prime spot for an ambush.
What? Gek! Got someone sneaking up on us.
What's this? Got ourselves an infiltrator. You move pretty quietly. Not quietly enough for my liking, though. Noise gets you eaten down here. Reckon I'll hush you. before something hungry comes along.
His gnarled fist grips an axe.
I could have killed you before you even noticed me, but I didn't. Stand down.
Fine. I'll let you live. But spoil my hunt, and you're dead.
What are you doing here?
Told you. Hunting. Slave ran away. Took Sergeant Thrin's boots. Gotta kill the slave and fetch back the leather. Or the bosses in Moonrise will have Thrin's hide.
Would you really kill someone for a pair of boots?
Sergeant told me to. Besides, we're talking about a slave.
I'm not helping a slave catcher.
A bleeding heart, are you? Reckon I'll just roast and eat it.
I will ascend.
Need to stay focused. On my way.
Oh shit.
Swords meet sorcery. Indeed. A spell a day.
Take that.
In death be conquered.
Finding my way.
Survival is all that matters. Breathe deep and move.
pal.
Take that. Thanks for making yourself an easier target.
Over here.
Victory awaits.
Nice.
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
Okay. Let's go this way. Myconid corpses.
Fungal spores. Must be myconids nearby.
More are coming. What in the hells are you? They're coming. They're coming.
Tell me I'm not imagining that voice.
Careful. If we can hear it, perhaps it can hear us.
They are coming. You are coming.
Corpses. These creatures did battle with Dwergar. Gods, what's happening? Tennis and torch stalks. Hell of a combination. Get confused by one, blown up by the other.
No, you go the other way. Huh. Huh.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, he has come. He is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy.
What the hell? Oh, I can't even get a good picture.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
The parasite is quiet. You feel no bond with the creature. You detect a distinct quiver in every note. These creatures have experienced recent tragedy.
I sense your fear. I've come to aid you.
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The Sovereign expects you.
Okay.
Fungus and mold glaze the grotesque creature's face and body. A voice drifts into your mind as you gaze upon the misshapen servant.
Leave this one. Come to me. We must speak. Seek me. Seek the Sovereign.
Raise the dead. That's interesting.
Flesh walker. Tongue talker. Far you've come. Reach into memory. Tell me of home.
It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying myconid corpses.
Where God destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle. I do not belong here. I am not welcomed here.
Seems the shrooms are letting in more people every day. You see a fella on his own on your way in. Dwarf. Balin's his name.
What are you doing down here?
Right now. Waiting for that idiot Balin's return. Unless you've seen him, we don't have much to discuss.
Can you describe him?
Bald, blue tunic, dumb as a stick.
I haven't seen him.
Right. Never mind.
Who is he to you?
My useless husband. Sent him for an errand. It's no surprise he's made a mess of it.
Need some help finding him?
Knock yourself out. But don't come begging for coin if you find him. You try to ransom him to me, you'll find yourself skint and stuck with a fat old lout.
Show me your wares. Ooh, you got a lot of money.
Might be enough to cover rent.
Something over there.
It's planting spores. The myconid means to raise the dead.
Don't.
Her condition is familiar. Poison, derived from a wild weed common to the Underdark. She'll need an antidote soon, most likely held by the poisoner.
Okay.
Gods. Whatever that is, I needed it. Why are you helping me?
How could I pass by? You were in pain.
No arguments there. Felt like a hook horror was sorting through my guts. But that cure did the trick. Quick, sharp too. I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving. Oh, Carl's garters. Oh, I don't have time for this. My kin need me.
You're in no condition to help anyone.
Maybe not, but you are. I need you to rescue my kin. We can pay. We're Ironhand Clan, best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwergar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake.
What was this expedition your clan were on?
Just mining for materials. Nothing unusual. But our work pays well. Help my clan and we'll make it worth your while, I swear.
Alright. I'll free your people if I can.
Thank you. Only wish I could go with you. But here. I nabbed these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you're using them to kick some Dwergar ass. I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
I have a scroll of Misty Step. I can give that to Balin. I remember doing that in one of my playthroughs.
The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dwergar, dark dwarves chopping Myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
The Sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwergar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
I already have.
Dwergar killed their children. They should pay the price for the cruelty.
The Dwergar are slain. The rot has been purged.
The music shifts, still melancholic, but now streaked with hope.
Do you hear? A new harmony. Serenity. I name you Peace Bringer.
Fragrant spores waft through the air. Your heart swells with bliss with your every breath.
Freely you have given to us. Freely you may take. The Guardian Gate is open. Go and claim your reward.
Okay.
But before this, I have another boon to ask of you. You have cut out the Dwergar blight, but not its source.
In your mind's eye, Spore shows you a drow striding among Myconid dead.
This one is called. He hunted us. Hunt him in turn. Bring me his head, and I will know my circle is safe.
I'm more than happy to kill this, whoever he is, but tell me there's something in it for us.
Consider it done. I will bring Nir's head to you.
The drow lurks in the ruins beyond the lake. Bring him death and return.
I'm I'm coming along, just not fast enough. Any word on my people?
I've killed the Dwergar that were hunting you.
I'm almost sorry to hear it. I hope to have the pleasure myself. There's plenty more guarding my people, but I'd say you've made a fine start.
How long before you're fit to move?
Don't know. Longer than I'd like, but a slow recovery's still a recovery.
The rot is cleansed.
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi.
I've never seen a hobgoblin like you before.
The feeling is mutual, friend. I have only passing familiarity with the surface races. But I found that there is as much to learn from an individual as there is from a community. So it is with the Myconids. They live in harmonious unity, but each has a unique personality. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. It's curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep?
A mind flayer infected me with a tadpole.
Truly remarkable. But why come to the Underdark, where they hold so much power?
Alright, I'll explain the whole story.
You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zirkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside his head, but he hasn't turned.
No cell morphosis. That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
And Illithid is your friend. How is that possible?
I have broken free from the Elder Brain's yoke. I no longer serve the grand design. I ask that you refrain from violence, while I respect that your opinion of my kind may not change.
What is the grand design?
A collective quest to eliminate the Gith and enslave all other humanoids. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis? Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
Okay.
As the Meloan's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive. Awake. Almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis.
Can you extract the tadpole?
No. It appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. And even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma.
That doesn't sound ideal.
It is not ideal. The process would surely kill you. But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination.
Don't tell me about the strange mind flayer ship.
A Nautiloid? Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion.
Thanks for the information.
Of course. I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal. But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind.
Isn't the stasis why the tadpole hasn't killed me yet?
I do not intend to shatter its protection. I need only bypass the interference that prevents me from communicating with the lava.
Bypass? What kind of alchemy are we talking about?
A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh tongue of madness and Timusk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timusks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
Eating those doesn't sound like a great idea.
My formula will hamper the more harmful effects once the mushrooms are brewed into a potion. Your sanity, however much you possess, should remain intact.
Interesting. Lovely. So where do I find these mushrooms?
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare. And their discovery, perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mistra as a cleric.
Where does this Lenore live?
The southwest when I last saw her, although her tower does have a tendency to move.
Why would a cleric have a bunch of dangerous mushrooms?
She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
Alright, I'll come back when I find the mushrooms.
May your travels be safe and swift. I have never seen anything like it, Blur. Is my species evolving?
Perhaps. Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries?
Were you here when the Duergar attacked?
I observed the fight from a distance. Combat is not my field of expertise, but the Myconids handled themselves well enough.
Researching the Underdark sounds like a dangerous prospect.
Yes, but it has abundant natural resources. Spores, water orbs, Trillimac. I've studied them for years.
There is rare magic in the Underdark too. Fairsrest. It radiates from the earth, warping, teleportation, and divination magic.
What have your studies uncovered?
This is not a wasteland. It is a glorious ecosystem. Every civilization here could thrive without conflict.
Do you have anything interesting to trade?
I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to your liking. Very well. I have mushrooms to catalogue.
All right.
The cover proudly announces this book to be Flumph Mating Rituals. Underdark fauna is a topic much written on, but this title has never appeared in any collection you've seen. The scrutiny proves too much. The lurid text melts away before your eyes. An illusion. What remains are simple instructions written in a spare hand. The secret to forging adamantine.
Interesting.
Another clue about the adamantine forge? Unnecessary now that the memory shard revealed its location.
Anything of use?
Where's Blue? Great.
Still breathing, despite everything.
All right. Let's go find Balin.
Deep.
These things drain away one's magic.
Some monster did
Linger
this,
here.
marking its territory.
Stop! Stop!
You recognize the name. Bibberbang, a mushroom that releases dangerous spores. Highly flammable.
This is quite a predicament you landed yourself in.
I know that. Scroll. Escape. My bag, please. I've dropped it somewhere. Yes! That's... Yes!
Okay.
Ah! Oh, I'm fine. I just have to... And then... Here! God. I can finally breathe. Run!
What are you doing, dog? I think Scratch has a negative IQ. What the fuck are you doing, Scratch? Giving you immortality was the biggest mistake I've ever made. What the fuck, dog?
Ah, right. As, what were you saying?
What are you doing down here?
I was looking for Dereth. She'll be worried sick. I must need to go. For you. Your trouble. Ta.
Interesting. Huh.
What's that?
Oh, thank you, Scratch. All right. Okay. I can still hear the campfire. Thank God I used the Misty Step scroll for him because that dumbass fucking dog.
Maybe later.
Come on.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Can't afford to let up. Time to meet your maker.
You mean critical miss.
Allow me to demonstrate. Striking distance.
I got this. This'll help.
Nothing important is ever easy. Blood follows me everywhere.
The fuck? What the fuck are you doing, Will? Get out of there. Dumbass.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Where's the healing potions? Am I blind? I must be fucking blind. Why are they so far down here? Where's the regular potions? Everyone else, get over here. My God.
No choice but to keep going. Nothing will stand in my way.
What do you mean, cannot reach?
Still on my feet. You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Let's finish this.
Unleash me.
Time to strike.
Sharp as ever.
No time to rest.
chill runs through you. Your magic, the fire that burns within, is fading. Your magic gently and effortlessly flows from you and into the Susa flower.
Hey, what's wrong? You look spooked.
It's the flower. My magic is gone.
Gone. But you're a sorcerer. Isn't magic you?
I'm more than my magic, right?
If you say so, soldier. Might want to start learning to swing a sword. Stay behind me until then. I'll crack anyone who messes with you.
Which way to the nearest library?
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I've got the plans and the Susa bark. Now I need somewhere to craft it all. The forge at the blacksmith's house should do.
Okay.
Outmaneuver them.
I'm ready. On the move.
This is my time. Coming through.
Time to push my luck again. Nothing will stand in my way.
Alright, now I can make a special staff. Check out my new staff. We now have 2 legendary weapons.
My faith will guide me.
If we do that...
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Stop. The mushroom? I knew I was forgetting something.
What?
My friend, Bibberbang. Curious. Beautiful. But dangerous. Next time. More careful next time. For certain. Thank you for your help.
I'm glad I found you when I did.
Me too. Yes. Very glad. Someone's got to look after Derek. Anyway, what were you saying?
You must be keen on mushrooms if you're willing to brave the Underdark for them.
The shop. The shop needs all we find. Bone cloaks. Baldur's Gate. Anything from... anything sourced here. Very high rate of profit.
How did you wind up trapped like that? So I need a picture. How did you wind up trapped like that?
Noble stock.
Yes. There it needs noble stock. Mushroom. Good stuff. And the ledge. Yes. I was on a ledge. Crumbled to bits. And I tumbled down.
What is noble stock exactly?
Mushroom. Powerful. Did it wants it for a brew. She's very good, my did it. Very good at a brew. My words get away from me. You'll have to ask Dereth. She knows the ins and outs.
Look at that. Got my useless old man back. I suppose that's your doing. His hands are empty as a hole. We'll have to send him back out soon enough.
It's a miracle he survived. You should take him home.
Please, Balin's got a job to do. We can leave when he's done it.
Now that's settled, tell me what you're really doing down here.
Collecting noble stock. Valuable mushroom. We've a shop in Boulder's Gate. The locals go mad for it.
What makes it so valuable?
Nearly nothing it can't cure. Blindness, poison, hair loss.
Could it cure Balin's memory loss?
Probably. But Balin in his right mind wasn't worth half of noble stock. I know him better than anyone. Got the scars to prove it.
You'll have to be more watchful.
Easily. I'm giving these to you.
That old idiot.
Never a dull moment.
All right.
Have you spoken with Chris?
Yes. She is cataloguing according to her fertility ritual.
And you'll look up the different stats.
Time to get this thing fired up. Time to get this thing fired up.
Sousa bark.
The bark is in place. Now for greatsword, dagger, or sickle.
Yes, I need to look up what the stats are for them.
Lovely day this. For now.
A hero at heart. Don't touch me.
Action, not reaction.
Alright, I need to look up stats. Yeah, I'm doing the dagger. Alright, Astarion.
No one's stopped me yet.
The roaring furnace awaits an offering. A candy-sweet scent wafts forth. The Sousa bark infuses the weapon from within the flames. The flames sputter away. The dagger is yours for the taking.
Well, hello.
Okay. Rotation. I want to look at Astarion.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Alright, let's get a picture of my boy over here. Oh my god. Alright, everybody hide. And then I need to... Ew. Yep, he looks pretty awesome.
After the light comes the bang. Step away. Step away.
Alright, we're doing a long rest.
You wish to speak?
You're still faring well at the Hope camp, I hope.
With such stimulating company? Never better.
You must have quite...
Alright. Ooh.
Looking at something?
How did you know I was here?
The only benefit to a mirror when you have my condition It doesn't quite make up for the lack of a reflection, mind you.
Do you miss it? Seeing your own face?
Preening in the looking glass? Petty vanity? Of course I miss it. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red.
You have nothing to worry about. It's a very good face.
Is it? What do you see when you look at me?
The creases when you laugh.
Excuse me, I'm an eternally young vampire, not your doting grandmother. You can do better. What else?
That dangerous smile.
Very good. Now just tell me I'm beautiful and we can call it a day.
You're fine. Now, Shadowheart. There's a beauty.
How dare you? I thought we had something special. Still, you're nice too. I better get some beauty sleep. It seems I need it if I'm to catch up with the competition.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need?
You and I, we share something special. I think I want to talk about it.
Very serious of you. But go ahead.
How are you faring?
It's strange. I've been dwelling on what I told you before about wanting to become a Dark Justicia. Fine. What's on your... Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due. You and I...
Yep.
You must have questions.
Well met. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay. Hopefully this goes well. Good. So I only want the summons to stay. We should go to sleep.
The cub pecks at a crimson splash on his leg.
Hey.
The cub looks at you with glistening eyes. With a sad hoot, he holds out his paw, revealing a wound. The wound is superficial, the edges torn and jagged. Probably a gnoll's crude blade.
Hell yeah.
As the wound closes, the cub begins testing his weight on the leg.
little beast's quite charming once you get accustomed to the smell of rotting flesh.
Cub chirps brightly in recognition. He purrs and chirps, utterly content in your presence.
Hell yeah.
Ready and willing.
I love the spider summon.
What to do?
Copper for your thoughts?
Go on, we're heading out.
Hell yes.
You must have questions.
I'd like you to join me.
It is done.
Started.
Need something?
Need you in my party.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Alright. You know what? I'm gonna head back up and speak to Mushroom Boy. I don't even know if it's worth summoning Scratch, because he likes to cause trouble.
I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
How did you escape your colony?
I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the Elder Brain. Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered I had defected.
How do you survive? Don't you need brains?
In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains. He required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company, and thus I now feed from those who act against the Society's goals.
Best way to deal with that sort of hunger, I suppose.
Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence. If they comprehend the cost, yes?
Refresh my memory. What do you need for the potion?
A tongue of madness and the spores from a tillus mushroom. You may find them in nature, or the nearby cleric's tower. Be cautious. Those that have taken root are quite dangerous.
Have you spoken with Skris lately?
Yes. She is cataloging Corvus fertility rituals.
Let me plug my controller in. Beautiful.
Smell blood.
I won't give in. Can't slow down.
A rough tempest I will raise.
No holding back. No time to waste.
Do you really just dig him? He really did that to himself. He just committed suicide right in front of us.
Black Network's mark. Spies, murderers, and thieves.
This must lead to the Zentrum base.
Something good here, I hope. Bet I can crack that open.
Yeah, waste.
At the ready.
Come on, people.
Let's have a look. Broken bones. Must have fallen.
slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil. You can't recall anything this esoteric. There are too many rituals about swords to count. It feels like you're warring with 10 people for the blade. With another hard yank, the weapon slips free from the stone.
What's next?
You have my attention.
Still alive. So that's progress. Never wanted the easy path. That's curious. Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Interesting. Okay. Huh. We go this way. No need for the rope. Okay, I see. We go this way.
Scorched ground. Better watch out.
I was gonna look it up real quick. So we just jump onto it like that. Okay.
Maggots will be done. Without delay.
Let's get going.
Which way to the nearest library?
Assume nothing. Objective noted.
Can't give up now.
You will not take me. Indolence breeds madness.
Yeah, I think you're the indolent one. Holy shit. Alright, that's not how we're doing it.
No one's stopped me yet.
Okay. I need to do some more research. I need to look it up.
Disable the terrible turrets, the arcane turrets that you find out by the arcane tower. Or is so. For my money, hands down, the easiest way to disable the arcane turrets is to go up to this waypoint, the Underdark Susser Tree, and over here on the ground, and up on this branch,
Yeah.
Anti-magic field, so, ipso facto disables the turret. The thing to know about the arcane turrets, if you haven't figured it out already, is they do have a bit of a range on them, but it is limited. So when you first get in here, if you stay on this set of tiles, they're not going to shoot you. The other thing to note is that they can't shoot through solid rock. So if I just stand here and let the environment go through its turn, you can see the turret is looking right at me. We'll go ahead and swap turns one more time. You can see that the environment is not going to shoot me. Fuck. And we're just going to go into our inventory, grab this, and throw it near the turret. And the turret becomes disabled. Now you could go over there and sit it down. I just don't like
Okay, this is easy as fuck. I don't even need to look this up. Alright. Go grab a couple of those.
Creatures live in waters this dark.
What to do?
Blade at the ready. Let's move.
The pride of the gate. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Okay. I'm gonna go do this alone.
Don't waste a step.
Okay. Check it out, guys.
Something over there.
Can't keep me out.
Yep. Might or something if I sell it.
Wizard's Tower is his sanctum. Private place for research and respite. But as this wizard's not home, I say we take a peek.
Interesting. Okay. Now I definitely need a tutorial again, because there's no way I'm figuring this out in a timely manner.
Right here, which is southwest of the whole Underdark area. The easiest way to teleport there is by going to the Underdark beach and going up this bridge and around the second bridge. And then right around here, you can jump from this side to this side. Make sure you don't get hit by all those little good jump descending up the tower. You'll find some groups of enemies as well. To get to
Oh,
the
that's an...
It's not that difficult. You just use a shock attack against them to kill them, or you can do it.
shock attack? It's that easy? Okay, bet. I've never actually done this part of the game before, so... Alright. Alright, turn-based.
Charmed, I'm sure. Of course.
There is work to do. This way.
had a hard hit.
The pride of the gate. A friendly face, ever onward.
Don't be shy. Open up.
Keep a blade close.
Indolence breeds madness.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Blood follows me everywhere.
Seek and you shall find me. Oh, yes.
I've got a long road ahead. Nothing's happening, but it doesn't look broken.
Quite ready for you. Doesn't look defective, but its magic aura is too faint
Don't
for it to
budge.
operate.
Better take a look around.
Huh. Okay. Is there a generator?
Seems like the owner was quite the literary type.
Pools of weave radiate from that chest.
Where's the generator?
Still nothing.
Huh.
Ripe with magic. On my way.
Never a dull moment.
Huh. Where is it?
That took the edge off.
Who's holding it? Is it Gale? Okay, it's Gale.
No time to rest. Still nothing.
I don't get it. Why doesn't it work?
inside the building, and then 2 outside the building. So 2 here, and then 2 here. They don't do much damage, but they can kill you if you're not expecting it. So the easiest way to turn on this elevator is by using somebody that can use Misty Step, Slow Fall, or Fly. And Gale is a perfect example of this. You can always go back to Withers in your camp and just respec for one of those spells as well. But in this case, I'm going to put on Fly. Make sure your group isn't following you. And then go out to one of the porches, and I find the west to be the best. So all you have to do here is just use Slow Fall, Misty Step, or Grant Flight, and then fly all the way down. You can also go around the tower by jumping these mushrooms. But yeah, so grab the Susser Bloom, and it'll put that anti-magic field on you. Go up to this door, and you'll have to do a little roll for it. So this will use a Thieves' Tool. Put the Susser Bloom in it. And combine.
Okay, I see. This is very confusing. Alright.
The pride of the gate.
Lost in thought.
Okay, so I need to do Misty Step. What is Misty Step good for, bruh? Alright. Okay. Let's just do this.
Something over there. And which part of me is supposed to fit in there exactly?
I don't know, Gale.
Surely there's a spell for this sort of thing.
Bam. There we go. Uh-huh. Okay. Who's that? Interesting. Alright. Ooh, camp supplies. Don't mind if I do. Alright. Alright, here I am with everyone else.
Looking ahead. Let's have a look at myself. strange place for a button. Especially one that doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. This place is cool. Interesting. Alright, next floor, people.
New sounds through damper like oppression break. Is it the foe? That foul, contemptuous heel?
You know these words. They're from the opening stanza of a play you found in this very tower.
Or art thou friend, a rescue from my lonely wake?
Come out of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Command as you feel, my lord, my liege.
Don't get me wrong. I love poetry as much as the next wizard, but using it to command an automaton seems a bit self-indulgent to me.
There's a light in every living thing. It's crawling towards the surface to survive.
And in its wake, it tramples everything. Will kill the rest, so that the one can thrive.
Come on, then.
Ready.
I guess we're fighting. Doesn't say anything about radiant damage.
I will ascend.
Tale for the ages. Swiftly now.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Survival is all that matters. speak, they burn.
Easy as.
Battle favors the fearless.
Come on, Nimbus.
Where do I go from here? One day I'll catch a break.
Huh.
It looks so small from here.
I spy with my little eye. Yeah. Nothing of note, really. Strange place for a button. Especially one that doesn't work.
Okay. understand. I gotta go find the thing where we talked to Liam. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Seems simple enough.
A disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too, and considers the vision.
Quite similar to the boy's slate from the creche. The tissue are enciphered, but I see the pattern. It's another story about Orpheus.
Read it to me.
I'll translate then. The Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Geich shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in two. Gith traveled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the Empire against the Mother's wishes. But Gith had nurtured a son, Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun. Disregard this drivel. Gith declared Vlaakith queen of the Empire, and her own son defied her. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Geich.
This Gith slate looks like the other. Another story about the Gith Yankee prince?
I'm so confused, bro.
That's curious.
What was that? What did that do? What was that?
How do we gather Timask spores? I got the Tongue of Madness now. Ah. Okay. Finally, we got both. Alright. That was well worth the searches on the internet.
Perhaps after I finish my research here, I'll join her.
I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
I found those mushrooms you were looking for.
These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Ormelium turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste.
What exactly is this going to do to me?
It will lower the psionic defenses around the lava. If I cannot remove it, I may still be able to tell you more about its origin.
Interesting.
Ormelium watches you with cautious intensity. It expects doubt. It expects fear.
What aren't you telling me? Is this experiment dangerous?
Only in that you may be a danger to yourself. What the potion may make you see or feel, I cannot determine. But unless you are already a step from death, it will not kill you.
The potion is disgusting beyond description. The only mercy is that it goes down.
Yeah, that face of just taking that potion.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber. Sparks and colors dance around Ormelium, but you stay steady and staring ahead. The temple spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it needs to hollow out your skull.
Come on. You got it.
The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power. More power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Ormelium, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling.
I felt it grow inside me. There's more power than ever.
Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis.
What's next? Cutting off my own head?
Such crude destruction may not waylay a lava like this. But there is another possibility. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn?
How about I tell you more about that Nautiloid? Every last detail.
A fascinating topic indeed. What can you tell me?
Two 12s.
What a brilliant experience. To feel one step closer to my ancestors is a fine gift indeed. Here, it is yours. May it serve you as well as it has served me.
I never thought we'd bargain with an Illithid. Let's hope this ring...
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.
Hey, Will was talking, you asshole.
I have never seen anything like it. Is my species evolving?
Perhaps, but at such an accelerated rate.
It simply shouldn't be possible.
Now Minster's not around, so it might as well.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Just a brief respite.
Personal research.
Alright, it's easier to speak to everyone if I do this.
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault. Very serious of you. But go ahead. It's strange. I've been dwelling on what I told you before. Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up in your estimations?
Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due. You and I have shared some good times together, and it seems we have plenty in common.
You must have questions.
Well met.
Interesting. It appears to me that I've basically done everything I can in this place.
I'm coming along, just not fast enough. Any word on my people?
Remind me, what do I need to do?
Like I said, save my kin. And if you kill any Dwerger, you won't see any tears from me.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I think I send Lae'zel
You
away.
must have questions. Are you sure that's the best course? Confirmed. Until then.
Bay stays. I definitely want to keep Karlak. She's a lot of fun. Alright. Will, Karlak, and Gale are all I'm gonna keep. Or Shadowheart, Karlak, and Gale.
Need something? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Please just stay at the camp.
Well, you know where to find me.
And then just Shadowheart, Gale, and Karlak. So I sent Will away.
Well met.
Go to camp and wait.
Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready.
Sure, I'm sure I'll find you a camp.
And just when things were warming up.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end things here. See you next time.